So anyway, as I was saying, I'm a teacher of sorts. It's a little non-conventional, sure. I teach various things. Usually it has something to do with social justice. There's nothing wrong with being a social justice warrior. Teachers have souls. You respect women on my channel. I don't care what you call me. I'm right. And you're wrong. I want respect for gingers and women and everyone across the world. I am not racist at all. I'm the most unracist man in the world. I am proud to be a ginger. This is not a fucking joke. No! I am a social justice warrior. Social justice warrior. I am a social justice warrior. Social justice warrior. Social justice warrior. Social justice warrior. I am a social justice warrior. Social justice warrior. Because I'm fighting for not just my rights as a minority, a ginger, I'm fighting for your rights as well. You'll see. I am proud to be a ginger. I am proud to be a ginger. None of you can stop me from being who I am.
Yeah, you know, folks, I know that not many of you might join right now. This is an awkward time of the day. I don't normally stream right now, but I just want to say, can cops just stop fucking shooting random people for what appears to be terrible reasons? Like, can cops just not do that anymore? Like, should there not just be a zero fucking tolerance policy for cops? Like, oh, the cop was on probation, blah blah fucking blah. You know what, let me just I'll just play a fucking clip. Okay, real quick. This is what made me want to stream right now. This says chewing a burger this is the Libertarian Party of Delaware. Chewing a burger without a burger chewing license, death penalty.
Get out of the car.
So the guy, cop, first of all, just opens the guy's door, apparently, and says, get out of the car. Like, you don't even know what's fucking, like, you just randomly, you're sitting there eating a burger, what appears to be eating a fucking cheeseburger or burger or whatever, and a stranger, you know, and, like, how much time do you have to react? Like, a stranger opens your door, says, get out of the car, and they're holding a gun? You might be called a little bit off topic. You know what I mean? Well, let's see what happens.
Get out of the car.
What? Trigger warning for anyone that is sensitive to hearing gunshots or anything like that. Real quick, seriously now. Trigger warning. There is about to be gunshots. Just so you know. I don't think there's any gore or anything like that. I don't think the person passed away or anything like that. I think they tried to drive off. But I just want you to see this real quick. You just shouldn't be shooting at people. Guy opens the door. He's like, looks like he's surprised or something. He's like, what the fuck? I'm sitting here trying to eat a burger, you know, outside of maybe like a fast food chain. I don't know.
Get out of the car.
What? And then this happens.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired!
Any questions? Any questions, folks? Any Americans have a question? Anyone at all around the world? Anyone have a question for this? For the officer or the person or the behavior that you're seeing here? What in the fuck is wrong with some of these people? I genuinely want to know how these people get jobs. Is there not like fucking mental health evaluations for these people, for these police officers? Is there not some sort of, I don't know, fucking checks and fucking balances for these psychopaths? Is there any fucking body that wants to fucking do something about this and, like, I don't know, avoid having situations where there are people being shot at point blank for eating a fucking... It's fucking bullshit! It's bullshit. And it needs to fucking stop. Zero fucking excuse. Zero fucking excuse. That can change your fucking life. You could have nightmares for the rest of your fucking life, even if you don't die. That could cause you some serious fucking trauma being shot at like that. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you out of your fucking mind? I'm genuinely pissed off. This isn't a fucking joke. I'm pissed off about that. It's fucking bullshit. Let's play it back.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired!
Shots fired on 3161, 11 to 100, Blanco Road, code 320.
Dude's outside of a McDonald's. I'll move my camera. Dude's outside of a McDonald's, probably eating a fucking McCheeseburger. I don't fucking know. You know, folks, I look, maybe I'm wrong and maybe I don't know the full story. Maybe this but like, regardless, you should not be shooting at somebody who's unarmed for, what the fuck is the guy? Let's, you know what, let's be fair. Let's read a little bit, okay? This was tweeted by the Libertarian Party of Delaware. Chewing a burger without a burger chewing license, death penalty. Scrolling down. For those curious, the cop thought the car was the same one that evaded him the night before. It was not. Again, like, why does that warrant you shooting at someone if the car is evading you? But it wasn't, though. So you're shooting at somebody eating a fucking cheeseburger on a hunch? Oh, that car, similar color. Better take care of this fucker. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? That's attempted fucking murder. I'm so sick of these fucking assholes. They get a badge and suddenly they think they're fucking king of the jungle. Bro, I'm so fucking sick of this shit. Like, it's literally, it's like a fucking gang. It's like a legal gang. I'm not saying cancel police officers. I'm not saying defund them. I'm not even saying defund them. I'm saying there needs to be better checks and balances, better training, better every fucking thing. This is abso-fucking-lutely unwarranted, psychotic behavior. Psychotic. It's fucking psychotic. And it's disgusting. Because you need police. That's the sad thing. The sad thing is that we need police to begin with. The sad thing is that the world isn't perfect. But that's just how it is. That's the reality of the fucking fact. You need police. You need hospitals. You don't like to go to the hospital, but you're glad they exist. You might not like cops all the time when they're pulling you over, giving you a hard time, busting your balls, but you're glad in a way that some cops exist when you're in deep shit and you're in trouble. Who do you call? Of course, you call the cops. If you're fortunate enough to be able to call the cops in time. God bless you. It's like, you're happy they exist. Cops are, they serve a purpose, but they're not always out there protecting and serving. It's crazy. Like, it pisses me off. It really does. It straight up pisses me off. It just does. It does. And it shouldn't happen. And I'm not sitting here trying to fucking virtue signal. I'm not saying something that's easy for anyone to agree with. I'm just talking it's clearly fucking ridiculous. It's clearly fucking ridiculous. That guy could just be a random fucking dude eating a cheeseburger and you got a fucking cop. What in the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I mean? Anyway, for those curious, the cop thought the car was the same one that evaded him the night before. It was not. Let's dig into this a little bit, okay? Not too much. The rookie cop, so it's a fucking rook. The rookie San Antonio police officer fired after shooting a fucking teenager. Shooting a teen, not that it would matter, not that if it's a different age, like, even if it's a fucking adult, it's terrible. But, like, it's a fucking kid, man. Are you fucking kidding me? After shooting teen suspect in McDonald's park. The rookie cop initially said he was struck by the suspect's vehicle, but newly released body cam footage suggests otherwise. Oh, so the cop's also lying. Oh, that's a fucking shocker. That's a fucking taser. That's a real shocker. The cop lied. The fucking rookie dumbass fucking piece of shit. Stupid ass fucking cop. The injured teenager was brought to University Hospital in critical fucking condition. Hopefully, you know, God bless them. Hopefully they survived. And hopefully, you know what, I'm going to say this. Hopefully they sue the ever-living fuck out of that fucking police station. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm getting worked up. I'm genuinely fucking irritated right now. I gotta step. I'm sorry. I'll be right back, y'all. I don't usually apologize for getting angry, but I'm sorry right now. I'm just really frustrated. I think I've hurt my shoulder. Whatever. A San Antonio police officer who shot and wounded a teenager Sunday in a McDonald's parking lot has been fired. And when are the attempted murder charges? Is that going to happen? I don't know. Anyway, McDonald's parking lot has been fired after newly released body cam footage appeared to contradict the cop's initial report. SAPD rookie James Brennan initially said he fired his weapon after the teen suspect struck him with his vehicle, according to police reports obtained by MISA, whatever the fuck that is. However, body cam footage posted by the department appears the teen, who's recovering in hospital, never struck the officer. SAPD announced Brennan's firing in a news release here Sunday. The news site reports what fucking ever. Brennan, a probationary officer with 7 months on the force, was at McDonald's in the 11700 block of Blanco Road for an unrelated call when he thought he recognized, you know, he had a hunch, folks. Can you blame him? I'm being sarcastic. When he thought he recognized the vehicle in the parking lot that allegedly evaded him during a pursuit the night before, so even if it evaded you in a pursuit, does that just mean, oh, you need to shoot on sight? The dude is holding a fucking cheeseburger. Brennan initially said in an incident report that he fired at the vehicle after he was struck by the driver who was trying to evade capture. Then get a fucking taser. Get a taser. A taser. You don't just shoot at fucking someone. Use a taser. Use an undead.
think so? Well, I better not show you where the lemonade is made. Sweet lemonade, sweet lemonade.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous, Jeff. Thank you, Jeff Hanneman. Thanks for the $3 donation. It's... Is there like a GoFundMe for the kid? Like, seriously, they should set up some kind of GoFundMe if he doesn't sue. Hopefully he sues. I mean, I'm not gonna say hopefully he sues. I'm not gonna hope that someone sues someone, but like, I'm just saying, like, dude, I'm not usually a fan of suing and things like that. I know, ironic, because I've said I've sued everyone on the class before, like class clowns, but clearly I haven't sued anyone. I'm just saying, like, I just do that to try to make people stop fucking interrupting me. I'm not trying to sue anyone. I'm not interested in suing people. Not that suing people's bad. If it's a warranted thing, then you sue the shit out of somebody. If it's warranted and genuine and you are deserved some sort of compensation, fucking sue away. But, you know, I'm not saying, I'm not trying to be holier than thou. I'm just saying, it's just not typically my kind of modus op. Anyway, whatever. I'll sue someone if someone pisses me off, whatever. I'm just saying, it's just like, dude, really, you know, really, what the fuck is wrong with you? Seriously,
Dug on its winky. Do you think so? Well, I better not show you where the lemonade is made. Sweet lemonade, sweet lemonade.
Cameron Walker, Dad is ready to jump into a Discord and... Oh, wow. And did I break my... Looks like I'm about to sue somebody. I don't know. Is my headset broken? Oh, it's not broken. Okay, it just has some screws loose. My headset has some screws loose. Much like me. I'm in a good mood, but I'm not in a good mood. You know what I mean? And look, folks, disregard all the comments I've made on this stream, just in case I've misspoke or I've said something wrong. I'm not 100% privy to all the information here. I'm not privy to all the information. Maybe something happened that I don't know about, but I will say that according to this wasn't even the right car. You know what I mean? And or don't disregard the comments. I don't know. Anyway, it's just fucking ridiculous. Brennan initially said in an incident report that he fired at the vehicle after he was struck, blah, 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 blah. However, the raw body cam footage appears to contradict those claims. As seen in the footage, the rookie officer approaches the car and opens the driver's side door, where he finds a teenager eating a burger. Brennan orders the youth out of the vehicle. The teenager puts his hands on the steering wheel in response to the officer's request by asking why. A scuffle then ensues. The teen driver, whose identity hasn't been made public, puts his vehicle in reverse while the officer shoots 5 times. Brennan then radios, "Shots fired," before shooting at the car another 5 times. In the clip, it doesn't appear that the vehicle ever struck Brennan. The vehicle and its driver were later found down the road, and the victim was taken to hospital, university, in critical condition. It's so fucking stupid, folks. Like, really, this shouldn't happen. You understand what I'm saying? That this should not happen. That this shouldn't fucking happen. And I know the world's not perfect, and things like this do happen. And it sucks, and it's shitty, and it's fucking dumb as shit. But I'm still going to get on stream. Like I say, you know, I use my channel to voice, you know, when I'm pissed off. Sometimes I'll make a video. Well, I'm not making a fucking video right now. I'm streaming because I want to fucking stream. Get over it. Not that anyone's complaining. Sorry. I'm just getting myself worked up. But it's just like, this is fucking, what the fuck is this? It's here what you've been waiting for? A big hit with young, hold on. 1 second, folks. I need to check something out. What is this? Queen's Blade Limit Break. Hello? What are we looking at here? What is this shit? This looks stupid as fuck. I'm just kidding, y'all. I'm not here to play a porn game. It looks weird as fuck anyway. But yeah, it's just fucking... Let's see what some of the comments are saying. My curiosity ended at him just opening the door and telling him to get out of the car. Carjacking behavior isn't something I need context for. Yeah, someone opens my door by surprise, and I'm likely to draw my weapon. That's a really bad situation. Evading is no reason to shoot someone. Besides, it's up to the cops to prove it. The onus is on them. Thank you for... The only reason he was fired. Brennan, a probationary officer with 7 months on the force, was at a McDonald's when he thought he blah blah blah. It's just fucking stupid. Like, you think someone's. Hope this young man recovers. Also, he's going to be a millionaire when he does. The driver and his car were later found on the road, so the cop also left him to bleed out. You see what I'm saying, folks? Liberty Timmon, he was fired? Why wasn't he charged with attempted murder? With 65 thumbs up. The department also the department has to negotiate with the police union and conduct an internal investigation to make sure department leadership can't be blamed before filing charges. Blah blah. I mean, I'm just saying, folks, like, someone tweets, probably best to fire 12 to 15 rounds at a kid with a burger in his hand. You know, just in case the burger has mayo on it. Sarcastically, I'm assuming. Let's hope that's sarcasm, right? Hopefully a sarcastic tweet.
What about that clip with that lady cop that had a suspect in her car on the train track?
What? I don't know about this.
Oh my god, dude, have you seen that?
I don't know if I can take any more anger porn right now. I'm gonna get angry.
It's gonna make you mad.
Not to call it anger porn, but it's just gonna piss me off, and I'm already kind of heated. And Aubrey, I'm seriously fucking heated right now. Well, while you're doing that, let me read this. Cameron Walker donated to, Dad is ready to jump into Discord and talk with you, but the cop got fired while he was in a probationary period, meaning he will be banned from ever entering the force again. Good fucking riddance, which also would make him unable to hold a firearm as a civilian. Hashtag PLM. What the fuck does PLM mean? Are you trying to say police lives matter? Well, see, you were saying a nice comment and then you say some bullshit, okay? No one said that police lives didn't matter. But people's lives matter as people. Police are people too. People aren't perfect. But everyone's life, matters. Black lives matter, obviously. But we're not talking about BLM. That's a movement. Don't protest a protest. That's stupid. Anyway, it's just bullshit.
Cameron.
Blue lives matter. 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 I'm talking about the Smurfs. I love them.
Gingers have no friends and no one will have sex with them. They come out at night, they creep and crawl. Who does God hate most of all? Gingers. Who should have never been born? Gingers. Who's adopted? Gingers. Who belongs with floating turds in the fucking toilet bowl? Gingers.
Very funny, Giga Chad. You're talking about the Smurfs. That's nice. For a second, I thought that you were for a second, if I didn't know better, if you're hating on Smurfs, isn't that like a South Park episode? Smurf Killer, Wendy Testaberger. Dancing with Smurfs. Isn't that the episode where they talk about Avatar and Dances with Wolves and shit like that? And like Cartman is doing the school morning announcements and they try to call her a Smurf Killer to get Smurf berries. Anyway, it's stupid. Giga Chad, if only you got this upset about... I'm not going to read that. That's not even a funny that's not funny. I don't even know if you're trying to be funny, but that's just offensive to me. Like, obviously, anyone getting hurt is upsetting. Jackass. Like, you're not fucking funny, dude. What is this?
That one.
Is anyone killed?
No. She's harassed.
Does she sue?
Oh,
What's the happy ending of the story? Just tell me.
She's going to sue. She's alive, though.
Well, what's her name? Does anyone know?
I think it'll say in the video.
This is September 27th. Why has it only got 19K views on USA Today?
Oh, people know about it.
People know about it? Alright, let's... Trigger warning for violence, for gunshots, for anything that could be... Like, I don't want anyone getting upset. I don't want anyone feeling any kind of anxiety over a video. Just so you know, there's probably going to be some violent stuff as there was in the intro there, okay? Graphic content. So just so you know. I might want to click off for a second. It's a minute.
Move your car!
What's going on?
Yeah, what's going on? She doesn't even seem like she's Was she being a road rage thing? Okay. Well, she doesn't sound very angry. She sounds like she's like, what's going on? She seems like she's confused.
Watch the fence.
Wow, man, I'll tell you. Well, I'm not even gonna sarcastically clap. Forget that. These cops are really fucking, you know, doing a great job. I'm being sarcastic. Piss fucking poor, dude.
You don't even have to like.
Just move the car.
You don't even have to be like 16 to know you don't stop your fucking car on a goddamn train track.
Like, are these people just absolutely incompetent completely? It's just, you know what I mean? Giga Chad said, Giga Chad said, yeah, this one pisses me off about the train. Giga Chad said, this was insanely stupid. Poor woman. How do you survive something like that? I don't know, Giga Chad. Rare, very, very rare thing that we can agree on. It is fucking stupid, and it's rightfully so pisses you off. You know, this is absolute incompetence bullshit.
She's only 20.
20 years old. Got a whole life ahead of her, really.
She broke several bones.
Just got out of her teens. She's 20. What? Broke several bones, but she's expected to survive, so. I'm getting myself pissed off, and I really shouldn't, because we got a big stream tonight in a couple hours, and I need to chill out. It's just upsetting. You know, I saw that clip on Twitter. I was sitting down. I was on Twitter. I gotta, like, clean my room up. I've, like, torn the room half apart now. I'm pretty sure I've broken a big board. I don't fucking know. And my headset, I've gotta, like, the fucking ends come off here. There's screws that are missing. Screws right here, actually, Thankfully, I haven't lost the screw, so that's good. It can be fixed. But, like, I just got myself really worked up. I just was like, I have to stream. I want to vent. And so, that's what I did. Yeah, sorry if I upset anyone. I don't mean to. I got myself really upset, really pissed off, and angry. I'm not trying to get, like, brownie points. I don't give a shit. I just needed to vent. Because that pissed me off. Shooting at people eating a fucking cheeseburger. That could be you just sitting there eating a cheeseburger and some dumbass with a fucking gun and a badge. Some fucking rookie. Like, I don't hate police officers, just so we're clear, to be clear here. They're you know what I mean? I've called the police before, and I respect the police. I respect, this sounds weird for me to say, but I respect the role that police serve in society. What I don't respect is negligence, ignorance, like just straight up fucking people with authority misusing that power, abusing that power. And you're not protecting and serving, you're fucking abusing and harassing. That's fucking disgusting. I think anyone, it does not matter what your politics are. This is not a Republican Democrat thing. This is just a common sense thing. That's fucking wrong. It shouldn't happen, and I think it would rightfully piss anybody off, regardless of where you fucking fall on some stupid ass I'm not gonna say inconsequential political spectrum, but you know what I mean. There are consequences, but you know, for electing certain people, Trump, gross. But you know, it's just like not to bring politics into it. It's bullshit, folks. That's what I don't respect. I don't respect the negligence of a power, or the abuse of power. I don't respect that, and I think anyone could agree with that. Regardless of where you fall on the political spectrum. Republican, Democrat, red, blue, purple, green, fucking rainbow, what the fuck ever. You know, when cops abuse their power, it's fucking wrong. That is a form of tyranny. That is a dangerous thing. And it's gross. And it's disgusting. And I don't like it. It's fascism. And I don't fucking like it. You can be a Republican. You can be a Democrat. You can be a Libertarian. You can be what the fuck ever you want to fucking be. You can be whatever you want to be. That's still fascism. Anyone should be able to agree with that. Cops abusing their powers is fucking terrible and disgusting and wrong, and it shouldn't fucking happen. That's not even an issue with police, it's an issue with the abuse of power. So, drop a 111 in the live chat if you agree. Anyway, or don't, I don't really care. It's not really, I don't need 111s in the chat. I don't care about that.
Baby, I'ma sing for you because I'm into you. And even if I look so dumb, I don't really care, I'll still be dreaming.
Hey Cooper. I just wanted to say as a Muslim, my 7-year-old wife and I love to watch your stream. Cooper Wayne Gacy 555 www.
No, shut
I've
up.
come in my pants. I can smell penis.
That's not funny. No, that's not funny, Hunter Vex. You're not being funny. Shut your fucking mouth. Just shut up. Just shut the fuck up. Not until you shut your fucking mouth. Don't use the bot again. Don't interrupt my stream. This is not the time for fucking jokes. It's never the time for jokes. Giga Chad, would you be willing to provide some of your thoughts about the Charmaine Turner show? I have no idea about that. I don't know. And honestly, I don't know if I can. I don't want to sit here and talk anymore about cops or whatever or shootings. I'm getting myself angry, and I don't want to be angry. I want to be in a good mood before I inevitably get pissed off tonight. I don't want to spend my whole day pissed off. So I'm going to try to chill. I don't know about the Charmaine Turner shooting. I don't know anything about the Charmaine Turner shooting. I don't know anything about that. Like, I don't know anything about it. So I don't know. I don't have any thoughts about it because I don't know anything about it. But if anybody was shot, that's upsetting, and that's not good, and that's terrible that happened. Obviously, you know, that's terrible. No one should be shot. I don't like guns to begin with. Base Giga Chad donated 3 and says, what is this? Why is that popping up?
Baby, I'ma sing for you because I'm into you. And even if I look so dumb, I don't really care, I'll still be dreaming one day.
I don't know about them. I'm not sure about that. Anyway, I'm gonna stop the stream here, folks. Alright. I'll stream tonight. I'll be around in a couple hours I'll be around. It's 5:40, it's almost 6 p.m. It's 5:50 in a moment. So just like round up, it's basically almost 6, and I'll be streaming in about 2.5 hours or so. Okay, 8:30ish. You know, don't expect me to be on time. Probably give me like 30 minutes or so. Like probably 8:30 more like, you know. But anyway, or 8. You know, what's wrong with that? What's wrong? I'm streaming right now. Anyway, I'll be around tonight.
Cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch on their knees wanting to suck cowboy cock.
What up, Titanium Taxi? Copper, I appreciate the $2 donation. Copper, what is this video link? Why the cop? What is this?
If you've ever been on the internet, I mean, you're here right now, you probably wound up in the comments section of at least one article about a mass shooting, some other kind of killing spree, and seen dozens of assholes make comments like,
dude, if I was there, I would have totally stopped that guy. I totally know Kung Fu, and I just like knock the weapon out of his hand and then break his neck with a spin kick, and then my mom would finally love me.
Whatever.
My name is Joe Lazito, and one day in 2011, my morning commute was interrupted by the tail end of a 28-hour-long stabbing spree. The reason that spree ended is because I stopped it, and I learned. The stabber, Maxim Gelman, was already famous across the city. I didn't know any of that though, because I'd gotten up too early to catch the paper. So when an obviously high person staggered crazily into the train, I just kind of figured morning in New York, you know? That creepy guy, who I'd later learn was Gelman, started banging on the door of the engineer's compartment.
Let me in.
I was sitting right by the door. The only thing separating the engineer and myself was a wall. It turned out there were 2 cops on the other side of the door, lying in wait in case Gelman hopped on this train. I found out later they'd recognized him, but they didn't charge out to stop him. Instead, they asked him a polite question.
Who are you?
I'm the police.
You're not the police.
You'd expect 2 armed cops to, I don't know, maybe do something about a wanted fugitive spree killer that they were on the train specifically to arrest, but they stayed put. So Gelman walked up to me, whipped out an 8-inch knife and told me,
"You're going to die."
Then he stabbed me. I was in the sort of situation every man thinks about at least twice a day. Suddenly thrust into a life or death situation that required me to become a badass. Unfortunately, I had no badass training, but I have watched a lot of MMA, and when he brought back his arm to stab me again, I decided to dive in for a single leg takedown. It should have looked like this. But in reality, I shot in too high and wound up tackling him by the waist, rather than getting him in the leg. So he stabbed me repeatedly in the skull. The good news for you armchair badasses is that you can have no idea what you're doing but still succeed on dumb luck and balls. I outweigh Gelman by a lot, so he went down despite the power of a knife on his side. So we're both on the ground, I'm on top, and he still got his stabbing machine in hand. I tried to grab his right hand, which held the knife, with my left, but I missed, and he sliced me good in the thumb. I tried to catch him a second time and failed, so he slashed me again in my left tricep. My third grab was a chom, though. I caught his hand and slammed it into the ground. He dropped the knife. Once I had him pinned and was, dying of blood loss, the cops decided it was safe enough to arrest Gelman.
Oh, well.
Next thing I remember is a cop tapping me on the shoulder. "You can get up now, we got him." I thought that was being charitable, but at the time I didn't exactly feel argumentative. There was no pain yet, just this warm feeling from the blood gushing out of me. It was like standing in the shower with warm water spraying the top of your head and flowing down the back of your neck. And again, when you'd expect the police to jump to my aid, they didn't. None of them even touched me. The only guy to render aid was another passenger, Alfred Douglas, aka Napkin Man, because he staunched my bleeding injuries with napkins. I think Napkin Man probably saved my life, but at this point I'd been stabbed roughly all the times a person can be stabbed while remaining conscious. And so I passed out. When I eventually came to in the hospital, it was kind of frustrating to realize that none of the early coverage mentioned me or Napkin Man. The police gave all the credit to the two officers who'd been in the subway train with me.
Naturally.
Only neither of them actually even left the booth until I disarmed Gelman. During the grand jury hearing, one of the cops testified, "I started to come out, I opened the door, but I thought Gelman had a gun, so I closed the door and stayed inside." I can see how in a stressful situation you might mistake a knife for a gun. But also, that kind of makes it more infuriating. If you, Mr. Cop A. Policington, thinks this insane, drug-addled murderer has a gun, and he's sitting on a train bound for Times Square, don't you want to stop him at all costs? So yeah, I decided to sue the NYPD. The first case I brought got dropped, so I acted as my own lawyer for the second case and finally made it to a judge. The judge said,
"Mr. Lozito's version of the story sounds highly credible, and his version of events rings true."
But I still lost the case. Here's how that was justified in its original legalese.
No direct promises of protection were made to Mr. Lozito, nor were there direct actions taken to protect Mr. Lozito prior to the attack. Therefore, a special duty did not exist.
It turns out there was a major piece of legal precedent in my way. In 2005, the Supreme Court ruled on Castle Rock v. Gonzalez. In that case, a woman sued the Castle Rock PD after they failed to respond when she complained that her estranged husband had violated a protective order and abducted their kids. He eventually murdered them. The Supreme Court ruled in the police department's favor. It turns out it's literally not their job to protect people. So to the internet badasses who are about to comment on this video and claim they'd totally nailed the takedown, you should make a note of a few things. First, my insurance had me in and out of the hospital in 2 days. And the hospital didn't give me any AIDS or hepatitis tests after I'd been stabbed with a knife that had stabbed other people. Apparently that's not medically necessary. Second, if you ever get the chance to confront a dangerous armed madman, don't trust in the police having your back. Don't expect to get the credit. And hope like hell there's another Napkin Man waiting in the wings to help you.
Shout out to Napkin Man. I'm just, yeah, I'm like drained right now. I need to just stop. I'll come back later on tonight. I'll be around in like 2.5 hours with more energy, more hair. I'm gonna have a hairline tonight. It's gonna be great. Just wait, you'll see. And yeah, thanks again for anyone who showed up and hung out for this brief period of time. The few of you who did, you're very cool. I really do appreciate you. Those of you who agree with me, that's cool. It's a rare moment when we can agree on something. It's kind of refreshing, right? And yeah, not everything has to be political. Some things can just be common sense, you know? And not that complicated. But I'll see you all tonight. Looking forward to streaming, and much love, y'all. Peace.